Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get going, guys. So we are trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. As I always say, we hit it 20k. I'm still planning if I'm going to actually do a special video or not, but still make sure to subscribe to help me out there, and let's get going, guys. So when is the patch coming? That was actually basically a suggestion made by Gigado on the Discord, and I actually wanted to do it. I kind of already did a video like this, but things have changed, and with the things changing, we kind of have a more material way to actually look into this, and I think the patch will drop this month. Okay, this is kind of a guess. I might be completely wrong, so this is a disclaimer as well. So don't take this 100% seriously, right? But I really do think that it's coming this month. Why? I was actually going on the spreadsheet made by Gazabi that actually talks about all the update dates, everything that was released in the last years, you know. And you can see kind of I don't know, it's just a very weird thing. You can have a pattern basically, and the pattern that I noticed is that the patch that we have normally over here during May or June is normally a patch that takes a lot of time to actually, you know, get going. But after it gets going, everything kind of happens fast. So I was actually looking at last year's, for example. The first devlog was in the 18th of May, so 16 days from now, with the actual release of the patch on the 15th of June. So it basically was 1 month, and the devlog started later than they are going to start with us right now. Another thing, 2021, it was on the 13th of May, right? And the release was on the 2nd of June. So you can see that normally the devlogs in the last 2 years, they started later. Obviously, this is just a guessing game, because just because it happened last year doesn't mean that it's going to happen right now. But with some information that we have, for example, the first one is that we already had the first devlog. That was like a week ago. And then we have the information that later this week we are going to start to see more devlogs coming. Then you can take a look on the 2020 actual release of the update on May. And of course, we had some things happening in 2020 that could completely change that. You know, it was a very problematic year, but still, it was on the 5th of May and the release was on the 26th of May. So you can kind of guess what I am going to say right now. We had the first devlog technically on April, and also not only that, we are going to start to see the majority of the devlogs starting this week, or rather at the start of May, right? Which means that we are already on the go with the first, with the schedule of the patch. It's probably, they probably have already like some devlogs ready. They're probably already with a date in mind for the first dev server, and they're probably adding these things on the internal servers as we speak, right? And with that, with this addition that the devlogs will actually start during this week, you can guess that from that onwards, it's going to be very, very, very quickly. So that's the idea. What am I about to, what we can expect is that the first devlogs will probably come around this week, as I said. But don't expect anything too crazy until we see the teaser together with the dev server. When is those two things coming? Man, to be honest, looking at the first devlog to release dates, or the amount of days that it takes from the first devlog normally to the release of the patch, you can see that it's normally around 20 to 30 days. Normally it goes in the middle there between that. Sometimes it goes a little bit longer, but it's normally just that, between 20 and 30 days. If you imagine that, we can say that also the first like teasers and everything like that will probably come, that they normally come 1 week after the actual patch, the first the devlogs. So if we are going to see the devlogs coming this week, later this week, we can probably, I mean, you can feel free to just complain about it next week if this doesn't happen, but I have a feeling that we will see on the 10th, on the 11th, on the 12th, the teaser of the patch. Then after that, we probably will see on the same day, or no, in the next day, obviously, dev server, so at around next week as well. And then the dev server, the dev stream, the teaser, dev stream, and dev server. They always happen in the same week. So probably something like in the 11th, we will see the teaser, and the 12th of May, the dev stream, and then the dev server on the 12th or 13th. So around that era, right? And then probably we will have a dev server that is very long until the 16th, 17th, something like that. And then the patch release between the 23rd, sorry, and the 25th. On the 25th, Jesus Christ. This is my best guess. I really do think that this is going to be the schedule. It might be completely different, but yes, when the patch starts rolling, man, it is really fast. So keep an eye out for the news. You know, we will see a lot of things happening very quickly after the teaser happens. And as I said, I don't know, it's just a guessing. It's just a guess, right? Because there's no way for us to actually know this, but I mean, we've played this game I personally played this game since 2013. You can start to see patterns, you know. You can start to kind of predict a little bit when the things are coming. As I said, this is just how normally things would go. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen, but it might happen. It might. We don't know, as I said, but it might. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. I know you guys will say that it's too soon, but just wait it out. I can guarantee that if I miss from this, it's not going to be by much. It's going to be about like 1 week after, and something along those lines. I even wish that it was, because I have a thing to go to travel next week, and I really don't want to just miss that if I need to do videos for the dev server, right? But still. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about it, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye guys, see ya.